I'm on my way to the recycling center. I have a few excess cardboard boxes to recycle. Something I notice about going to the recycling center, everyone at the recycling center, in my opinion, for the most part, seems to be kind of on edge or just like uptight, like wound tight and just a little recycling. This goes here. And I think that, you know, the intention behind recycling to leave a smaller footprint and to take care of the earth and to take care of your living space and to give an added attention to the way in which you get rid of that which you don't want, your trash. It's really beautiful. But the sort of that I pick up on from the recycling folks is really just one example of something that I think we all, overall I see we do pretty frequently about everything, which is our whole action is not fueled by the desire to do that action or to have that feeling or that perspective, but it's driven by the opposite. Like it's driven by not that. So when I see the recycling people as an example, I guess myself being one, because that's what I'm doing, there's this sense of, why doesn't everybody recycle it? This should go like that, and they didn't put it in the right one. It goes in this one, not that one. And there's just this, but the whole focus is on the whole everyone else not doing it right. And I rarely ever, I can't remember a time when I did see in the recycling folks or any recycling person an excitement for the up level that they're doing, excitement for doing their part to make the world a better place in a way that feels doable and in a way that feels whatever, in a way that they're willing to do. Yeah, we do this with everything. I mean, you can look at the social media and see, I'll just use another silly example. So if I loved cupcakes, the tendency would be, instead of posting like, oh, cupcakes are so awesome, or like just the delight of cupcakes, the post would have somehow something to do with like not ice cream cones, or like how ice cream cones suck and ice cream cones are wrong. It should be cupcakes. And so in that whole, can you feel that the way I said that? Maybe I misread stuff, but that's the feeling I get when I read most social media posts, and that's the feeling I get from the recycling people, is that they're entirely fueled by this anti of the opposite. Today's invitation is to see if there is one area, or maybe many areas, where we can shift the focus from that which is not desired to just what is desired. And so just to highlight the better choice or the best choice, which I assume is the choice we make, otherwise we wouldn't make it. If there was a better choice, I assume we would make it, right? So the invitation is to celebrate that choice without needing to define it by its opposite, but just for itself. The cupcake for the cupcake, the recycling because it feels good, and see what changes by doing that for maybe a week. Even easier, like the half step to doing this invitation is you don't even have to like make the change, but just notice if you do this. Like, oh, do you see this too? That often a definition or a preference is described by being against its opposite. Even if that's not what's said, yeah, just notice. Oh, do I see this happening? And then if it feels good, do it a little bit less.